And I'm back with some more Wii Party U. Kind of weird, like probably like a whole year ago or something, if I got this game only last year. Kind of surreal to think that one whole year ago I was just like dreaming of actually playing this game. And now I got it along with a Wii U. Not sure if that's considered like any like badge of honor nowadays. Like I've seen some people do some like kind of retrospectives or just kind of saying like, hey, I still got one, or I just got one, or stuff like that. Probably try master difficulty as Nemo. Probably go up against generic John again. Though I'm not sure if I've ever seen somebody named John who technically looked like that, at least not from my personal life. From my IRL life. In real life. Anyway. It's like whenever I go back and see how, or listen to the recordings, I always sound a lot more bored than, I don't know, like the way I'm talking right now. Like from my perspective, how I'm hearing myself talk, I seem somewhat like energetic, but when I go back to listen to the actual flippin' recording, I sound really bored. And I sound a lot more monotone as people say, like autistic people sound. But anyway, that is neither here nor there. We're just here to play flippin' video games. Hey, and I didn't manage to get last. Dang. Well, it's really just off to a roll-off. And the microphone or something's going off. Well, that's easy to beat. Well, there we go. When that one usually bones me a lot. Or maybe it's too early to make that kind of joke or innuendo this early on. Anyway, so since my mom has headphones on and is watching the movie in the background, I guess I can make whatever references I want, technically. So I could just yell or scream all I want if I wanted to, if I were that mad, or if I really wanted to rage quit that much. But either way, I don't have to just yet. And Bogia, I'm pretty sure I would be hard-pressed to find anybody, even in China, that has that name. Then again, it sounds like Chinese, but if you see my reflection in all of the videos that I make, you can tell that I'm Asian, so I think I can make that observation or comment. Like, I feel like I would have way more luck finding someone named Yue Hua than Bogia. I don't know. Or at least, like, finding people with those names in this country, the US at least, I don't know. I would be very hard-pressed to find someone named Bogia in this country. If your name is Bogia and you live in the US, then my bad. No offense. Just saying, it probably is not the most common name in the world. Definitely not like generic John, but then again, John is a pretty good name in my opinion. A couple of my favorite people in history named it John. And he got one of the worst kinds of rolls he could get. But of course, it's not that bad when you add 20 on top of it. I mean, he's still in last, but whatever. And there's Umio in the background, all by himself. Well, this one is also fairly easy. Well, I guess I won. Just barely, though. The generic oh, he didn't get last again. Crap. A few ones. But a fair few fives, but still. Dang. Well, there we go. That's like 50 plus squares. Brought a subpar roll to what would be a super golden roll. Though I've never seen anybody on any difficulty so far getting 50 in their roll-off or whatever. Of course, it's not that bad anymore. In fact, it would be I think it would be like a golden roll if he got 30 plus from the dice alone, 34 from the amount of dice he had. And I'm only referring to them specifically as male and female because it's an older game. Older game. And so she just went up 7 squares or something. Dang. Of course. They actually assume I would clap for them. Cause my actual me, that actually looks like me, shows up in that crowd of clapping me. Anyway. This one is also fairly easy, at least for me, for the most part. Angler, piranha anglerfish looking thing. Steampunk though, a steampunk anglerfish. Somebody wanted that card. Like a steampunk anglerfish piranha, angler piranha. Lost track at the very end, but well, there we go. My stress is all gone. Now I don't have to worry about the steampunk piranha anymore. Steampunk piranha anglerfish from heck. Dang. Dang. Okay, so I gotta make the risk of breaking through this thing. And there's Kaz, Yvonne, Edward, Hecate, Eli, Gideon, Tallulah, Chip, his bro Narcissus, and Kaz in the background. His bro right there to cheer him on. Peachy, my dog. So it doesn't really matter if I don't even manage to bust through this thing. did I actually make his eyes blue instead of green? Well, dang it. Well, either way. The others are kind of behind anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Generic John. There's Methuselah, me, Mom, Hecate, Eli, and Kaz again in the background. Of course. I got an opportunity at some extra dice, I guess. Well, this one is fairly easy. At least it's straightforward with easy controls. The hardest thing to describe for AVGN, there's Eli, Auguste, and Vaughn, and Fredo was the one who kicked the ball, and there's Anemone and Yvonne to the right. Crap. Crap. Now we would have to be insanely lucky. Crap. Of course. Yeah, looks like all of the me's that I'm up against all have black eyes. Like, kind of like those classic black dots for eyes. Kind of black and soulless, and Nemo's the only one with any kind of, like, I guess, sort of natural color in his eyes or something. And of course the one that bones me a lot. Crap. Well, that was lucky. Dang. Crappy start, but I managed to get it. Somehow. The Frog Prince of Crime. Well, either way, I gotta get lucky again and actually bust through this thing. And there's Castinez, me, ex-sister-in-law, and a bunch of ones again. Oh, thank gosh, finally. I thought I threw it at the wrong time. For some reason, I think if, like, an odd number is on top and you throw it when there's an odd number on top, then it'll come out as an odd number or something. Or at least the number you need. Hopefully not onto my square, my precious square. And there's Lao Chu, me wife, Ji Ruo, and of course you have to get sent up all the way. You have to go like 30 plus spaces. Probably like 33 or something spaces. another chance at dice, I guess. Just as long as the minigame isn't crappy. Okay, just gotta get lucky. Okay, I was about to say, I don't think it, since I don't really think it's possible for people to have truly, I don't think it's possible for anybody to have truly black eyes, outside of, I guess, like the pupil or whatever. Okay, yeah, otherwise, yeah, I don't want anyone to have a black eye, as in, like, the injury, that would suck, so I guess it's a good thing that nobody has naturally black eyes, like completely black eyes, but whatever. Like black dots for eyes, that is. Crap. I think he caught me at one point. Well, he caught Tiger. Crap. Caught Tiger and whoever she was sitting with. Tiger and whoever she was on a date with, I guess. To Dieter or whoever she's married to in my Tomodachi life. But of course it's gotta get 20 added onto it. And there's Gideon. And there's Dennis, Daphne, Magpie, Gideon again. They love to teleport and duplicate themselves. They would be thrice dead all over because their doppelgangers are right there. So they would be thrice or a gazillion times deceased all over. And there's Hal, green sweater, walnut sweater, that vegan t-shirt's favorite sweater. For real, like she's been photographed in, I believe, wool sweaters before, so literally it's her favorite. She's literally been photographed in one. So yeah, that's pretty much enough confirmation. Anyway, because every single controversial individual has a fair few. Every controversial individual has some good old-fashioned hypocrisy under their belts, to some degree. And there's Alector, X, Piper, Anemone, Bella, probably Merc Monster, and Mariah. And there's Tori coming in. She's such a cute kiki. And of course, he's gotta land on the nukes. At least I can view those cute seagulls. And there's Kirk, Yvonne, X, Alector, and Magpie, Captain, and Merc Monster again. Yeah, of course. Or wait, maybe there's a chance at some extra dice. And of course the one I usually do crappy at. Crap. And of course my teammates are not going to do much better. Of course. know generic John is already too far up ahead anyway, so... And at least that means Bogia, BJ gets to skip out on the nukes. And there's Phil, Killian, and Parker. And there's Aiden, Renato, Gideon again, Leon, Barty, Chloe, and Billy, and Aiden. This one is kind of easy. And there's Tori again. Okay. Well, that was still pretty crappy. At least he has a chance to bust open the other thing. And I see David in the foreground. And that's a pretty crappy roll. Or at least you want, yeah, it is. And even the game considers it as such. At least 2 people have the opportunity to get that thing open. Or not. Okay, so I got a little bit more time, I guess, to try to catch up to them. And there's Kaz and Emma. And dang, pretty good roll. I don't think it'll land on the nukes though. Or it will, there we go. And there's Avril and Narissa and Seagulls. And his bro, Narcissus again. And there's Magpie. And I thought that was a duplicate of Nemo, but it's Avine. The one in bright green. And there's Narcissus again. And there's David. And there's David again. At least she's still pretty behind. And there's Narissa, I believe. Oh, crap. Well, at least I didn't get last. And I just gotta fight for second. person in last place got first. And it wasn't generic John, because that would be too generic for generic John to win. But just like there's a gazillion Johns out there, I'm sure there's quite a few that look like that. Quite a few of them who would look like that, actually. Well, at least you can get this thing open as well. Well, there we go, my stress is gone. And there's Dieter, and Ely, and Raoul's sister, Winata, and me waifu. Dang it. Well, I guess good she didn't land on the blue thing. Or can't benefit from the blue thing. Well, there we go. He gets even more dice than he had. The danger zone. Dang. Dang. So you went back negative 11 spaces. I have a good chance of skipping out on the danger zone. Yeah. And I just gotta get first and get a pretty good roll so I can get out of the danger zone. And they have to pick the minigame. At least they pick one of the easiest ones. And there we go. Just barely won. Yeah, because it would be too generic to let the guy named John to win, clearly. And again, no offense if your name is John, I actually do love the name John. Like I said, two of my favorite people are named John, but anyway. Dang it. Well, at least it'll get me out of the danger zone, at least. I believe. Yeah. And there's Mariah with her cartoony face, right next to another cartoony looking character named Claude and Tiger. Dang. Oh, crap. And that's Tiger again. Okay, good. Even though that's only a couple squares behind me. lot of squares forward. Might as well have given him the biggest golden roll of all time. Can't tell if that means... Of course. What are the odds? One after the other. And just like on a stoplight, she's on the bottom. The green one's on the bottom, even though it should technically be Nemo, because he wears green. One of the little green people. But anyway, hopefully that doesn't get taken out of context. But anyway. And there's Jenny in the middle. Yeah, at least this one is fairly easy. Crap. Of course. If only I didn't miss that one. And there's Parker and Aaliyah and Barty and Girillo and Petra and Bracelet. At least it was a fairly generic roll and not a golden one. Not that it would make much difference, but anyway, he's still way too far ahead and was given way too much dice. Way too much for my liking. Well, there's a chance at a couple more. And there's Colin and X and Eli and Barty and Fleur and Parker and Aaliyah. Well, me and my teammates usually win this one. Just gotta pay attention to the things on the floor. Thank gosh they added those in. Crap. 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 Of course. Well, then again, John was way too far ahead. Should have just turned around right then. Crap. And at least she's still kind of far away from the end goal, I guess. And at least that means I get to pick the minigame. And I spy Beaver Man. 69. Dang. Probably the crappiest one can get with that many dice. But then again, depending on what I get, if I get an even crappier one, but then again, he'll be able to pick the minigame again. Yeah. Well, there we go. That's a bit of a boost. Now I'm not too far behind the others. And I just gotta get a golden roll next time. hit or miss for me. Because of course they're gonna be masters at it. Of course. And of course the guy in last place did not get first place. And so he's gonna just end up landing right in the thing. And there's a few Davids in the crowd, at least two. And looks like a crappy roll. Okay, good. Well, he didn't land on a UFO though. And there's David again. Kitty. Oh, you're here to make me feel happy in this frustrating game. And she is just too cute. She's just a cute Kiki. She's just too cute. She's just too cute and goofy. She's just a goofy cat. Kiki. And of course the one that usually ends up boning me. Because like the others suddenly become beginner level. Oh, there we go. Just gotta piggyback on the others. There's always one row that doesn't have any. Dang. Well, now I would have to get insanely lucky. Dang. I knew there always is at least one row that doesn't have any that you can just go straight through. Well, there we go. I just won it for us. I initially piggybacked off them and then I got it, but now of course that means John has a chance at the goal, but he can lower the number down, I guess. At least. Definitely would be. Like I said, it was definitely going to be 35 over 35, and there's me wife again. Kitty. And dang it. Kitty. Kiki. Kiki. Okay, so I just gotta get insanely lucky and crap. The chance I'm gonna land on the -20s. few Mariahs in the crowd. Only like a few squares behind. Of course. Of course. Now I just gotta get insanely lucky. I can't even tell if that means I get to pick the minigame. Crap. Well, at least this one is also kinda easy. Not sure about on master difficulty, but still. Again. Just barely won. Now I just gotta get insanely lucky. I have to get the most golden roll or whatever. Got a couple sixes, but just barely, and that might be on a UFO. Okay, good, but he's still gonna get way more dice than he needs.